So the first one, Sophie Caesar, I just wanted to welcome you. Thanks for coming. We're going to start with your questions here, if that's okay.
Thank you.
The first one here, and feel free to give yourself an introduction after I ask them here. So the first question here, what is the most exciting property in Ximen's portfolio and why?
Hello, everyone. I'm Sophie Caesar. I handle investor relations for Ximen Mining. So that's a great question, actually. Obviously, there's a lot of excitement around the Kenville, and we have been acquiring a significant amount of properties over the last year to add to our portfolio. But I think that when it comes to the most exciting property long-term, it's the Brett. It's loaded with tons of unmined gold potential. It's an epithermal gold deposit in southern British Columbia. It has 3 major gold systems running through it. There's already been a bulk sample done on it. It was 291 tons of an average of 28 grams gold per ton. We've done some work ourselves. We've opened up a portal and we recently applied for underground drilling permits. So we're really in the hope, we really want to get in there. So it's in the hopes that we'll be able to do that in the next field season. And, you know, around the Brett, it's always garnered a lot of interest. So I think that that's probably besides the Kenville and everything else we have going on, that long-term is the most exciting project.
Great, thanks. And so the next question is actually about the Kenville mine. And so this is from Mike C via email. What's the next step with the Kenville mine?
Well, it still remains the same. We've been saying it since the beginning, and we've been very specific on our path. We're waiting for the permits. We've done everything to prepare. We've put out news. We finished putting in a culvert, finished portal 257. We've connected the rail lines. I mean, as everybody knows, we have the hydro, we have the infrastructure, we have the team in place. So really, it's just the permit for the planned 1,200 meter decline, 100-ton bulk sample. And once we do that and we start that, within 6 to 9 months, we're going to be pulling out gold. So that remains the plan. Really, I think, one of the major milestones that for everyone to be watching is going to be those permits. We have a couple other ones along the way, but we remain steady, and that's what we're doing.
Actually received 2 chat questions here for Ximen. So Sophie, if you're able to answer these ones, the first one here would be, the share has lost value. What was the reason exactly? When can we expect mining in Nelson, and is the approval positive?
I never like to speculate on the market and why it dropped in price. I mean, there could be numerous amount of reasons to that. We potentially could have seen some tax loss selling, and I think that everyone is expecting the news to come out on the permits. So that's my best guess. I'm sorry, and what was the second half of that question?
Yeah, the second half there was, when can we expect the mining in Nelson?
Oh, well, that's what I was mentioning before. So we're really hoping to get those permits any day from the BC government, but it's become my experience that it doesn't move very quickly. I hope nobody from the BC government is on here. We were delayed with COVID as well, just the shutdown of the office and people working remotely. We're expecting it, in shortly. And by shortly, I mean, it can be, within the next, I would say, month, 2 months. That's our expectation. That's what we're hoping.
Okay, great. And so the second question here, we had another one sent directly to us. How long is the field season at the Brett property?
That's a great question. We actually, they're actually planning out the field season today. So I wouldn't be able to tell you that. It's my understanding it is rather long, but we'll probably have more information on that, in the next couple of weeks.
We have, will Mr. Anderson speak at the Global Chinese Financial Forum virtual conference? Longing one space relatively is particularly important in the German market.
Well, I'll try not to take that personally since it's my face that's representing the company. But yes, Chris, Chris will actually be presenting at the conference tomorrow. Dennis, if you'd like to log on, he'll be on there at 11:20 Pacific time.
Perfect.